Hello, guys. This is the intro before the intro. Uh, this is our little new and improved D&D session. We're gonna do videos instead of live, just so we can keep things moving along instead of interruptions after interruptions. Here's Oliver. He says hi. So sit back and enjoy. Let's hit the intro.
All right, let's start this baby off with some music. Not battle music.
That'd be scary. Kill them! Kill them all!
So
Death.
you arrive in this just battle. No. All right. Oh, it's been like 3 months. It's been like almost 4 months for this for me.
It's been really long because the last time we played D&D was
in January.
before Christmas.
No.
Yeah, with
no.
the one shot. No, the one shot I ran before Christmas.
Well,
But
for
we
you,
weren't in it.
yes. For these guys, the last session I ran was very early January, and then Jane ran one halfway through January. That was our last session.
Yeah, I never finished.
And then we never
Anyway,
finished any of them.
Yeah.
None of them got finished.
Yep,
Like
like usual.
campaigns I have on D&D Beyond that you, Jaden, and you, Cody, have not finished and haven't touched it.
They were supposed to be one shots, and then they turned into like 3 days.
Or 4. Or 5.
four.
But
And then we
Full
just
on
never
campaign.
finished them.
I put too much in it.
Yeah.
Full-on
Okay.
campaign.
I started
They have
going
a
and
whole
it kept going out and it just never stopped.
All right,
There's a lot
without
of
further
talking
ado,
in here.
let's jump right into the world.
All right.
So, starting this adventure off with all of you on a ship. Not any normal ship, a sky ship. One flown by steam, brass, propellers even, bringing you across a vicious sea that you see below you. Above the clouds all you see are the black of clouds, sometimes even holes that you can see down into the sea. Sometimes even a sea monster, 3 times the size of the ship that you are riding, pressing through the waters. On your way to this new land, barely discovered, as a adventure party, to basically map keep this area. Sent from Taldore. So, that brings us to this current moment in time. You guys are on a skyship that is... I'm trying to describe how big this is so you can understand. It's almost a size of a small village itself. It has different kinds of compartments through it. Different types of armaments placed along the sides. Cannons, ballista. Even these rapid-fire miniature-like ballista. Almost the size of a normal crossbow. Loaded with these large clips of arrows that go down through the top. You guys start to caress down through the sea as the black clouds start to recede back towards the sea, and you see this land. There was a lot of sea in there. You see this land in front of you, this very large land of forest and mountains, all almost untouched by humanity itself. And this is where your adventure will begin.
Are we from, like, the east?
You are from Taldore, where the last campaign took hold.
But,
So
like...
yes, you are from the east,
Okay.
heading west into this new land.
Alright.
As you start caressing over the landmass, you see a small, like, settlement that is currently in the process of being built. As a familiar face to you guys walks up next to you, and it is the adventuring captain that has brought you aboard. This is loud. Hold on. It changed really fast.
I can't hear it because I don't have headphones on, but that's fine. I can imagine when you're talking. It's really nice.
It's a really nice
Skyrim.
music. It's
It's
basically
Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Skyrim background music. You know, you're. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
You're good. And this roughly 6 foot tall elf, high elf, dressed in fine garments and robes, gem-encrusted cape that goes back through, long blonde hair and a very, distinctive face. He walks up beside you all as you are all looking over the edge of the ship, looking where you are going. He approaches all of you. I guess I skipped kind of the past. Let's go back to that. So,
time.
yes, backstory time. As you all remember your own past that you've all had, have all driven you towards this one meeting place, the Adventurer Guild of Taldore, as there was word of a new landmass that has been discovered that needed to be explored. And that's where all of you met, as you all signed up to be the third adventuring party of this world.
Monster Hunter vibes.
Monster Hunter vibes indeed. So, if I can remember where I left off. Oh. So, backstory. As you all signed up for this to be the third adventuring party to explore this new land, you all were approved and chosen as the, well, of course, third adventuring party. And that is how you guys met. You've known each other for probably roughly about 2 days worth of travel so far, before your adventure truly has started.
Where'd we meet
This
up at?
really is Lion King. Wow. All right. Simba. So, jumping back forth to now, as the aircraft, I guess I'll use the term aircraft, that'll work. As the aircraft brings down in a nearby field next to this encamped settlement that is being built, the adventuring leader of the ship walks up to you guys, as you guys are eagerly awaiting to get exploring. He walks up behind you, Michael, since you are the most wise-looking one. It's just sad, because you're a turtle.
But we can see.
So, are you guys excited for your adventure? I see that you're the third adventuring party. Not seen or heard too much word from the first or second, but we figured they're way off exploring somewhere.
Well, third time's the charm.
Indeed, that is usually what they say. Let's hope you don't die in a pit of snakes.
That's what I was thinking happened to the last.
If it did, I pray for their salvation. But let's hope that your adventure is fruitful. Like that was discussed back in Taldore of the Adventurers Guild, if you can make a map and mark down some interesting locations, and just bring it back to the Adventurers Guild, you will be paid, rightfully. And whatever you find along the way is yours to keep.
I have a question.
Yes, half-orc.
Do any of us know how to draw a map?
That's something that you should discuss with them.
Because that may be a problem.
Navigator toolkit. I know how to draw maps.
You broke out a little bit, Kenzie. What did you say?
I have a navigator's toolkit. I know how to draw a map.
Wonderful.
Well, that certainly is a relief. Because I cannot draw maps.
You could draw a gun, though, right?
Yes. I can.
Good. All right. Well, your aircraft has landed. You are welcome to venture off. I would recommend stopping by Verisold. We do have a couple buildings and shops even set up before you do any sort of venturing. So I highly recommend stopping by there.
So, this was all happening on the ship?
Yes, this is all happening on the ship as it's just finishing its landing procedures. They're bringing down the ladders from it and everything.
We're bringing down the ladders over what?
You landed, and they're taking the ladders. They're rolling the ladders off so you can get off the ship, because the ship stands about probably 50 feet high.
So we're already over Verisol.
You're beside Versold in a field, yes.
In a field to the east or to the west?
To the south.
To the south.
To the south.
Below the bridge.
Below the bridge.
Okay.
Yes. So, stop by the inn. Get yourselves, I think I've already discussed with, the innkeeper about your first 3 days of stay are free while you figure out what you can do to earn whatever you need to earn. And after that, that will be you and the innkeeper to discuss. The innkeeper's name, though, is... Hold on. I have too many things on one monitor.
No.
The innkeeper's name is... his name is... The Tholdus. He owns the Lost Last Life.
Lost last life.
There's your tongue twister for today.
Is it Lost Last Life Inn?
It is.
I believe I've heard of it before.
What was his name?
His name, Letholdus.
Look.
Letholdus.
I'm just gonna wing it.
Wonderful.
Letholdus.
Oh yeah, I should probably have my notebook.
And also,
Notebook.
what's the I don't know, Huntsmaster's, the captain's name?
The captain's name.
Or
Ah,
the guy that we're talking to?
Glad you asked. So, his name... You're gonna shit yourselves? I made the first 2 groups. Never made him. Alright, we got this. I know what I'm doing. His name is going to be Therod. Therod.
I has no pen.
In what is he the captain? Is he the
He is the main person that runs this entire adventuring group. He always goes with them to drop off the groups, but he is usually always stationed back at the adventures.
Alright.
The main adventuring guild master.
Yeah.
Main adventurer.
Therod.
He's the elf, right?
Yes.
Alright, gotcha.
In the fancy guard.
Therod. Alright, we're good. Heater and...
Oh no, my dice. Gotta stop dropping things.
Got it. We're good.
What's the guy's name again?
Therod. Therodd.
Wait, which one was that though?
That is the guy who runs this entire adventuring guild.
Okay.
The elf with
I'm
the
just gonna call him the Master Hunter.
The Master Hunter, I like it.
And what was the innkeeper?
His name is...
the Foldus.
Yeah.
Letholdus.
Foldus.
All these nuts. Sorry.
And we're saying my names are difficult
Damn.
to pronounce. I mean, shit.
Wow.
I regret what I said. Please.
These nuts. We heard you.
Yeah, I regret it. It wasn't funny, didn't laugh.
Were we gonna somehow introduce ourselves? Because
That's where we're getting to.
Okay.
So,
I mean, I don't really want to.
as...
But...
No, you're gonna have to. It's like a school project that no one wants to do, but they get called on anyway.
I always hated this shit.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either when it comes to it, but it's fine. So as you guys finish your speakings with the information and start to make your way off of the aircraft, we'll go in
How
from
about
the top.
Skyboat?
Okay, that's kind of what it is in my eyes. Like, I wish I could share
Let's call it
how I
blimp.
imagine.
Is it like Stardust?
So picture this giant boat, like the top of a boat. It's really big, but there's 4 giant propellers at each side that are run off steam engines. It's like, think of a Chinook times 2.
There's a movie that has something like that, and I can't think of what the hell it is.
I know what you're talking about.
Yep. That's what I'm based off of.
It's like sort of like a drone that's got the 4 propellers in the top of it
But
and the 4 corners.
massive.
But
Okay.
Absolutely massive. And
This
I'm
is a
assuming
little
it's
too much information we need for the ship, especially since we're leaving it.
It might not be your last.
No, we'll be coming back. I mean, shit, but
All right, so we'll start from top left and work right down through the list. Bo, care to explain your character for the audience? Because I think we all know what your character is, but
Sure. But you shall address me as broken.
all right. Broken.
First of all,
I believe.
I believe.
I believe.
well, I know very little about this land we've just come to, but I spent many, many, many years on the land of Taldori. I went on adventures that I cannot even remember because, well, we never got that far.
Damn.
But the main thing is, I'm a friendly slime. Some of you might find a little disgusting, but for the most part, I'm here for the team.
All right. All right. Michael. Or should I say,
Alright, first attempt at pronouncing the name. Let's go.
Aeolus?
Holy shit.
He's a pro.
I forget how to spell it.
Bullshit, that's wow.
I-O...
No, yes.
I literally-
I don't know.
A-U-S?
It's my own damn name
Yes.
and I don't know how to spell it.
Iolaus.
I took it right from
Iolus.
the Hercules show. So I just copied the spelling. I am a turtle, as it says. Like it's literally spelled turtle.
That's it.
Okay. Barbarian. Am I supposed to do this in character? I don't know.
You just gotta explain your character. You don't have to do it in character, but if you want
Okay.
to do it in character, go for it.
Well, the only thing I'm going to do in character is in response to Slime Man over here. My old master used to talk of a slime he once traveled with.
Backstory.
My master's
Little-
name.
I'm not sure of your old master's name, but I know I've had a lot of friends. Lots of friends, especially from Taldori.
Well, his name was Lars. I was just a wee turtle.
Lars! Oh.
Oh, how a friendship has been reunited. Oh, how the music is perfect for it.
We
Right?
had some amazing adventures, Lars and I. In fact, I had a cute little nickname for him. I called him Big Guy. And, because, as you know, he was a big guy. And as simple as Lars was, he had a soft heart.
I like it.
The music
Thank you,
cues
sir,
are
my
on
man.
point.
Yeah. All right.
Now I'm just picturing the turtle and the slime doing the... Like...
Just reaches out, slimy hand, just more gelatinous sounding though.
I don't know
All right.
how to make that sound, but
I don't know.
some actual slime and you slap it in your hand.
Yeah, we'll get that for later. All right.
I have slime. Somewhere.
Of course, Kenzie has slime. All right, Kenzie, or should I say? This is the one I'll fuck. Cecil Rainmane.
I think I'll go with more Cecile.
Cecile. Say it again.
Cecile.
Okay,
Cecile.
got it. I'm gonna turn Kenzie up here, so I can hear her a bit better. Oh, she's at max.
Yeah, turn down the music a little bit because she's a little
Yep.
under.
We got Legends of Zelda music.
Got Legends of Zelda's music. All right, go right ahead.
Okay. Very average height Kalistar. Black hair. Wearing many different robes of different colors of greens and browns, as I am a druid. With various knickknacks made of natural stone branches and such.
A lot of druid crafted stuff.
Yes.
Got it. Is that it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. Kirsten. God, I hate having a boss that shares a
My
name.
real name. I can never get anyone to say it.
Kristen. Or should I say Vesha?
Vesha. So easy,
Vesha.
right?
It's
Okay.
so easy. It's so much easier in your own name.
I guess.
All right.
Jab.
Alright.
Is it spelled like Kesha with a V?
Yes.
It's literally that.
It literally is spelled Kesha with a V.
Okay.
Dollar
Dollar sign.
Oh.
Yes, there's a dollar. There's a dollar sign in there. No, I'm just kidding. There is not. But I probably should put that in there. It makes sense. Damn it. Anyway,
A missed opportunity.
so I know it is a missed opportunity. What the hell, Mike? Didn't you know my name when you came over to visit?
I don't remember.
So, from the darkness of the boat, we're still in the boat, right?
You're about ready to leave the boat. It is you're
Are
past
we
the
on the-
dark skies. It is probably mid-afternoon. Sun's shining probably directly down on you at this point.
Are we on the top level of the boat?
You're on the top level, on your way to crest down the ladder that goes over the side like a normal ship would.
So, I actually come from the doorway where I've been watching from, that I can hear everyone from, in the shadows, and you hear me say, well, I guess I should introduce myself. I'm Vesha. You probably won't be seeing much of me since I stick to the darkness. And I look forward to seeing more about everyone and all of your secrets.
Not creepy in any way, shape, or form.
Can I just interject a little reaction here?
Go for it.
Where the hell did you come from? I'm the one that used to be in the shadows.
Well, I guess everyone needs to be.
But don't worry, child. I've been in the shadows for many, many years. You'll find out soon enough that you can come out and everything will be fine.
So inspiring.
I've also
I'm
been
watching.
secluded for many, many years, training in the arts of ninja.
We'll see.
Where to take your
This
thoughts.
is the weirdest interaction I have ever seen.
Well,
I
Wow.
second that.
Actually, I rephrased that, the art of barbarian, because my old master was a barbarian.
Barbarism.
I was gonna
Barbarism.
say, I'm pretty sure Ninja wasn't in your turtle
I know.
ship.
Lars,
Ninja
Lars,
Until the
Lars,
barbarian turtle starts backflipping across the battlefield.
Until the
Lars,
barbarian takes a level into rogue.
Sneak attack. Damn it.
Lars was never about the shadows. He was all about being upfront and pretty blunt, actually.
Yes, well, during training, we went into hiding.
In a sewer?
Nope, just in a cave by an ocean.
Was there green sludge somewhere?
What is that?
Damn.
Well, I know a little bit of your secrets.
Ominous.
Ominous as hell. I'm confused. And I'm the DM. Alright. That leaves one last one. Doris Vivek.
Doris Vivek. He, alright. So, first off, standing a lot shorter than normal half-orcs. He's about 5'11". Most half-orcs you've seen are real muscular and built, but he's not. He's very, very lean, skinnier, and more agile. He carries with him, first off, a 10-gallon hat that he always has on, and a backpack that just seems to sort of clank around every time he seems to do any major maneuver. He wears this long white trench coat that sort of unnecessarily billows for no reason. But other than that, he's just very finely and got some long cowboy boots on. Doesn't appear to be holding any weapons on him, which is quite peculiar.
Alright.
I'm sorry, what was the name again?
Doris Vivek.
Was that an R or a V? Vivek or Rivek?
Vivek.
Okay, I thought it was a V. The second time you
Vivek.
said it was different.
Doris Vivek. Pleasure's all mine.
Daris. I-S. Right?
Doris, yes. D-A-R-I-S.
D-A-R-I-S.
Well, it's very nice to meet you, Doris.
It's a pleasure to you too, slime boy.
Slime boy. That better trend.
May I amend my description of myself, because I feel like I didn't actually describe myself.
Go for it. It's been 4 months.
And so I'm gonna go not off character. For those who aren't familiar with slimes are generally mindless, just amoebas that just feed on anything that they can find. I had found myself at some point, many, many years ago, that I was much different than most of the slimes, and I found that I could take form of anything that I would consume. And so that's why I'm able to take a humanoid form, which I just want everybody to assume that when I'm interacting in a certain way, I'm usually in humanoid form. And I don't think that everybody is ready to see just like a regular slime out there.
So
What I mean is everybody outside of this party, because I'm not really fond of other people, and I don't think they really trust me when I'm in slime form.
alright, are you in human form at the moment?
Yeah, so I'm going to be in human form most of the time.
Aye. That clears my confusion up as well. Awesome. Alright. So, with all the introduction and all that wonderful old school stuff there, we back to you guys making your way off the ship. And where are you guys going as we start this venture?
I guess first we gotta make our way inside the city. see what's going on. The folk, the people.
So we're at the like diamond spot right below the bridge, right? Is that where we're at?
More to the east of that, but general area, yes.
So we're toward the tree line?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna wait until everyone gets off of the boat, and then I'm gonna slink from the shadows into the tree line.
All right. So once you guys all make your way off the boat, you slinking off into the tree line. You don't get there super stealthily. I mean, once you get there, you blend in. But the way there, you're in the middle of an open field. The sun's beating down.
Yeah, but no one's looking straight at me.
Make a stealth check.
A what check?
A stealth check.
All right.
Anyone who wants to be actually, no, it'd be passive perception because you're not just openly
Check Vasha.
watching her.
Check Vasha. I need to do a stealth check.
Oh, my passive perception's epic.
That's what I'm waiting for. Is
I got a
I need
14.
to check passive perception of everyone here.
And 16.
Wait, but I waited till they were all walking off of the boat.
Passive perception, though, unless you're going to wait until they're out a good 80, 100 or so feet. Bro has...
Well, far enough that they're not gonna like. I would say that I'm following behind at a good distance, because I don't want anyone to know what I look like.
Alright, I have everyone passive perception, and you're gonna stay way behind, so... Alright. So, you stay way behind,
Yeah.
keeping them in sight, but you trying to be out of sight. And, is everyone else making their way to the city?
Sure.
I'd say we're walking as a group.
Alright. So, you all start making your way to the city, crossing through this low-cut, almost grasslands that you've landed in, and making your way towards the bridge that leads to this small, what seems to be the start of a large city of the south. As you make your way through, you hear in the distance, as you're pressing over the bridge, the winding and tearing of like brass being started back up as you look behind and catch the airship that has brought you here taking off and heading back towards the sea of which it came. So, that you guys make your way into Verisold. Vesha, you are still behind a little bit, staying out of sight. So you come into Verisold a little bit later. For everyone else,
I'm like following at a good distance. Maybe I'm on instead of like how big is that little stream that's underneath the bridge?
big enough to do fishing in, but not.
Can I like walk on the left side or the right side of it, like underneath it, kinda, instead of on top of it?
You'd have to wade through a little bit of water if you did so.
How deep is the water?
It is saying, I mean, I'm not the DM, but it is saying that it is a river.
It is a river, yes. So probably
I don't
good.
know.
It would probably be a little bit of swimming here and there. I realized that afterwards as well. My bad.
Okay, so the bridge crossing the river, how tall and like wide is it? And long?
Probably about 15, 20 foot tall, probably a good 20 feet wide.
Okay,
30
so
feet wide, my bad. Like, not wide, long. Long.
long.
Like,
Okay, so am I able to grab a hold of like the side of it on the opposite side of like?
You're gonna try to climb across the side of it.
Well, yeah. Is that possible?
You could certainly try. You
Cool.
can, I do need a check from you then.
Which one?
I did not mean to hit that. I meant to hit my Chrome tab.
Don't
I need a good old athletics check.
Phew. 19.
All right. Making it across, no problem. Crawling across the side of the bridge. Make it across and down onto the other side, right below the bridge before the water caresses it. Staying still out of sight. Make your way towards Verisol. So, for everyone else that has walked across and made it to Verisol, you see the very few actual finished buildings of the town. You see the sign for the Lost Last Life Inn. You see a potion shop that seems to have set up. You see a blacksmithing, not entirely a shop, but an outside forge. And you also see a seems to be entertainment place called the Red Veil.
Did you say the second thing was a potion shop?
Yes.
Okay.
After looking, they do have their names out there. I could have given you their names a little bit early.
Nice.
As soon as I pop it open. No, I'm good.
Still muted. Okay, not muted.
Who's muted? You're muted?
I was.
Damn.
And I was
Why?
talking to myself.
See, there we go. I was wondering why I was confused there. Alright, so you see the names of Verisol. Okay, got it. Gloria's Herbs and Potions is the potion shop.
Glorious herbs and potions.
The blacksmith thing has a almost kind of billboard-esque sign, since it's not connected to an actual building. It is called Pure Steel Blacksmithing. Then, of course, the entertainment building seems to be built entirely out of wood and has fine red raiments that hang from it. It's called the Red Veil. Whew. Forgot how many things I need to keep up at once. My bad. Getting back into DMing.
You need a second screen.
I have a second screen. I need a third. I don't have
Stop
room for a
complaining.
third.
I ran my one shot on one screen and a tablet.
That's impressive.
That's impressive.
That's because women are really good at multitasking.
Yep.
Alright. Don't take all the glory. Alright, so, with you entering the city and seeing all these shops around, and buildings that are also being worked on at the moment that are half-built, quarter-built, you see people, as you enter, working on these buildings. You see these people also, dragging wheelbarrows full of, whether it be stone, cement, stuff to make bricks. You see carriages and horses drive by with all kinds of goods attached to them. Seems the setup of the city is going strong at this current moment in time on this very beautiful day. So,
I am most interested in this pure steel blacksmith. I wish to go take a gander.
That does sound rather interesting.
right. So is the whole group making its way to Blacksmith?
I think
Whole
I
group
might
being the one.
check out Gloria's Herbs and Potions.
All right, as the Skyrim music comes on. Legit Skyrim music.
I'd actually like to just go to the closest inn. I want to talk to the bartender slash the inn owner.
All right.
I'm
So,
gonna follow the slime, but because they're ahead of me, I'm going to skirt along the shadows of the buildings so that no one can really see where I'm going. And I'm just gonna sneak through, but as I'm walking through, I'm gonna be paying attention for children on my way.
all right. So we'll do that first. Go ahead and roll a stealth check. I need to go ahead and Whew.
Well,
Jesus
I rolled
Christ.
I rolled a nat 1 on that one.
Oh, you're screwed.
But I have a stealth of +7, so I don't know if that has anything.
So 8. Okay. So as you make your way, sticking to the shadows best you can, you think you're pretty. You think you're doing a good job. You do catch the eyes of a couple people looking directly at your direction. Some of the guards, as well as some of the civilians going down the street. As I rolled 5 times, and 3 of those times I rolled natural 20s.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Lord Almighty.
The other one was a 19. The other one was a 6.
I have to use different dice.
Apparently,
You
my
don't
fire
have a
dice
nat
was my lucky
one.
dice.
Okay, how about this? I notice her immediately because
I mean, your passive
Because
perception
why
is.
not? So,
Passive perception would notice her. Yes.
excuse me, Vesha.
Ash!
You
How do you know what I look like? I've been in the shadows this whole time.
You are the only one dressed in cloak and dagger, though, and you were on the ship when you
Well,
came out.
in the shadows, that covers my entire body. I was trying to stick to the shadows.
Don't forget, it's midday. Sun's coming straight down.
Because I'm a slime, and I've been around for a little while.
Alright, I guess I can let you in on a little secret.
That was an
I'm
easy cave.
playing, and I don't really want people to know.
Please.
I totally get,
I'm a slime.
Like, you can pretend like you're a human and I can't, okay? I got horns and a tail that I'm trying to hide. Can you keep it down?
That's true. I respect your decision to stay out of the light.
Because,
But
look,
just so you know,
well, I'm just gonna.
I know you're following me.
I'm just gonna come with you now that you've seen me, Jesus. But I'm keeping my hood and stuff up. My tail's not showing, and don't tell people I'm a tiefling. They'll give you worse prices.
Well, maybe if you're with me, I might be able to distract them from looking at you. I
Okay.
could get them to look at me.
That should help me to be able to get more quality items.
But I'm going to the inn.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, so
Don't talk to me when we get there, though. I'm hiding in the shadows.
all right. So while that's happening, we'll start with the first one who made their decision where they wanted to go first. Josh, come on, for the love of God.
Mute him.
That's true. So, as I pull your name back up, because, I'm great at names, I'll have them memorized.
It's Dara.
Darius.
Taurus.
Darius.
Bro, I got their names memorized already.
Not that MLG.
I'm
So,
sorry. Messing with you.
Aeolus, you said you're going with Darius, right?
Yep.
All right. As you two make your way towards the blacksmith, you see a human blacksmith. Relatively probably mid-40s. Has this auburn style hair that it's very curly for a human. It's weird. And has these like blackish looking eyes. A little bit. It's like a dark brown, but very, very dark. Stands about 4'7", a little bit smaller than you, Darius. And he's getting stuff set up currently. He's still in the works of getting his blacksmith all set up. And as you look at him right now, he's in the process of trying to wheel an anvil into the proper place. And looks like he's struggling.
I walk up, I tip my hat, my cowboy hat. Howdy, friend, let me help you there. And I confidently stroll up and attempt to help with my
Go ahead and make a strength check. As he looks up and he, nice to meet you. Appreciate the help. Oh, I just need this in about 10 feet over here.
You got it.
What's your strength check?
Oh, 18.
Okay. So, with your help, it makes getting the anvil to sit a lot easier as you guys get it over right next to his forge area and finish. Take it off the wheels and set it down on the ground. Well, that was mighty nice of you. I see you're new in town. Haven't seen your face.
Yeah, just flew in earlier today. We
Oh, part of the Adventurers Guild.
indeed we here to finish out and fill out that map.
Well, I wish you luck. I saw the last two groups they stopped by. Sadly, wasn't set up to do any work for them, but I think I'm finally almost set up. By tomorrow, I should have everything. I should be able to start doing work.
Do you want me
That's
to...
great.
So,
Well,
go right ahead.
Sure.
Hate it. Hate it. Happens so much, but it's fine.
So I was mostly I was wondering if I'm a little bit of a tinkerer myself, and I was wondering if I could come over here and maybe use your forge every once in a while. If that would be fine with you.
Well, seeing you help me get it set up, I see no problem. Why not? Make sure you use your own steel.
Oh, of course. I wouldn't try to use somebody else's steel. I know how expensive it can be in times like these.
Just setting up the new in a new town and new map being adventured. Yeah, there is abundance of different kinds of unknown metals in this area. That's, well, I hope someone brings by. I wouldn't mind tinkering myself. But on the subject of tinkering, you should check out one of the people in the inn. He's a fellow tinkerer as well. He's set up in the inn in one of the corners. Has all kinds of things that I can't even comprehend. I know how to make swords, axes, armor. Not none of that complex firearm or repeating crossbow stuff.
Well, that seems to be my type of specialty. What would be this fella's name?
His name is William.
William.
Yes.
As we found out that guy's name, we forgot to get yours. What is your name?
Oh, apologies. Kind of
My
stranger.
name is Peter. Peter Darkdraft.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Pleasure is all mine. Your names. What can I call you by?
Oh, you can call me Darth. I happen to be a wandering tinkerer, looking to test out my new gadgets.
Wonderful. That's what I like to hear. That brings business. And you, Tortle.
The name is Eolus.
Euless. I haven't seen your kind in a while.
As we pause for this brief message.
From our sponsor. Raid Shadow Legends!
Easy
Raid
Tiger.
Shadow Legends. We're not actually sponsored.
Oh, Geek
Yeah.
Tavern.
Sponsored by Geek Tavern.
Sponsored
Yeah,
by Geek Tavern.
sponsored by Geek Tavern.
Maybe we'll get sponsored in the future. We'll see. But yes. Been a while since I've seen your kind. I notice, I will fair warn, that there are other settlements out that have been briefly explored, though they are a lot more diverse in their races, I could say. This world doesn't abide by the previous world that we once were part of. There's no... How can I say this? It's more accepting over here. No one just looks at you and goes, "Oh, that's what you are." So, definitely remember that.
Guess you don't have time for petty squabbling.
Not when there's dangers about this. Hell, I've only just set up and I've already heard of dragon sightings to the north. So,
Dragons.
dragons. I hear there is a great mountain range that no one has yet to explore because of the amount of dragons they've seen. First one of the first adventuring party, I think he was the human of them all. Came back after about a week's travel. He said he saw 5 dragons flying around, all of different chromatic varieties.
Oh, hell. Well, keep my eye on the sky then.
Always. And hopefully they don't come here. We are not ready for a dragon.
Definitely not.
Alright,
Well-
is there anything else I can possibly set up for you in the future days?
Do you sell steel here? Steel,
course.
iron, metal.
Steel, iron, I think I even have some adamantite.
Ooh. All right, I'll have to keep that in mind.
Alright, you fellows have a great day. Unless, Tortle, of course, you have anything for me.
Nope, I'll come back tomorrow when you're set up.
Alright, I'll see you then. And he goes ahead and starts preparing, getting his steel laid out, his hammers hung where they need to be, and he's starting to get this small, almost like a pavilion set up above his forge until it looks like he's going to have a full-on building built, but it's not 100%. So, that brings us to the second. This would be... Cecile? Cecile. Got it. I'll get it at some point. Apologies. Cecile. No, I probably won't. You make your way to the potion
Okay,
shop,
sorry.
which does... Okay. That does seem to be fully set up as you approach Gloria's herbs and potions. And as you go to open the door, you actually see her just finishing hanging up the open sign on her front window. As you peer in, she looks at you and she has this look to her. This look of pure, just happiness, nothing could go wrong, a very bubbly person. And she just looks at you and just waves at you out the window. Do you proceed to go in?
Yes, I do.
Alright, as you come in, she instantly greets you right at the door. Oh, hello! Welcome to my shop. I just got it done setting up, as you can see. Is there anything I can get for you?
I am part of the new group, the adventuring group. To fill out
Oh,
the
you're
next-
part of the third one, right? I think it's the third, or is it the second? The fourth? I don't
Third
remember.
is correct.
Third. Wonderful. My name is, Durania. Yes, I know the name of the shop is kind of off Sightings. It's not my name, but I named it after my mother, as that's what she used to do for a job. So I figured I'd live her legacy on.
That's very sweet of you.
Thank you.
I was
I sell.
curious of what kind of health potions or room potions in general you may sell that may help my group.
Well, I make all kinds of health potions. Normal health potions I have in these smaller bottles, and she goes over to one of the counters where you see one of these smaller, more square style red potions. These are, of course, your weaker variety of health potions. And then she points over to this more rounded one that comes up to this long-esque, gooseneck tube. This is one of my greatest. I have a couple of those in stock. And then I managed to bring, from my old shop back in Taldore, I managed to bring one of my superior potions over. And she produced this very large octagonal shape health potion that comes up to a very, very short neck, capped by a cork. And she presents that. This one does run a lot more expensive, but one day I'll sell it. So, I also sell all kinds of healing herbs, as well as any other type of herb that you are looking for. Whether it be to smoke, whether to be ingest, whether to be for bandaging wounds and wrapping with cloth. I have most of what you could expect. And I am very interested in seeing what this new land has for herbs as well. So I am always open if you bring plants.
Well, that will be an interest we share as I practice medicine using herbs.
I see
Nice.
you are of the druid. You are a druid, right? I'm not gonna get this one wrong.
I am a druid.
All right. I actually have a family member that came to this land with me that went off to study druidic something or other. I don't know. I'm not tied in with druids, but she went and ventured out. Maybe you'll see her in your ventures.
Perhaps.
So, is there anything I can get for you today?
Today, what is the price on your normal health potion?
Right now, since I just opened, I am doing a discount. They're only 10 gold apiece. They may even save your life one day. They are worth the normal amount. I normally will sell them for 15, but for right now, they are 5 gold off.
That's not something I can do right now. Perhaps when I visit you next.
If you've promised to visit me next, I will keep the discount until you come and visit me next.
That sounds like a fair deal.
Awesome.
Thank you for your time.
You're very welcome. So,
And then I'm gonna leave and start
All right.
moving towards the end.
she waves you out as some other people start to walk in her shop and start to peruse her wares. Brings us to Broken Vesha. As you guys both make your way to the inn, you see many people coming in and out of there. Some of them, you see actually two Goliaths, two male Goliaths standing tall with beer bellies coming out, kind of rubbing their belly. That was the best meal I've had since the mountains in Taldore. Ha! And they head on their own way as you guys make your way into the inn. Where-
Interesting. It seems to be they have some good food.
Vesha, are you with me? Are you right behind me?
I'll be right behind you. Once you open the door, I'll be hiding in as much shadow as I can, but I'll be paying attention. Will you just order me a meal and find a spot in a corner that's a little more shadowed?
Okay.
So, as you head in
I-
first. Oh, Go
Yeah, I'd like to approach the bar.
okay. So as you head in, kind of Western style swinging doors. Seems a very simple design and opens up into this very rich log cabin-y feel. Has 3 stories actually. It is a very tall and well built building. Seems it was their first one they built for, of course, betting reasons. But it is very well made, and as you walk in, you see in one of the corners actually, you see this small, almost like a shop that you'd find at a fair, like kind of set up in the corner, and he has all kinds of tinkering objects, eyeglasses, goggles, even these firearms that you've heard of that are becoming very prominent in this age. And he's set up in the corner. You also see a musician tinkering with a small guitar-looking musical instrument, as well as the innkeeper and a couple cooks in the back of the kitchen.
What race are the bartender and cooks?
They seem to all be human, including the musician as well as the tinkerer. It seems that these have all been people that have come across seas to set up.
Well, I'd like to approach the bartender.
All right, as you do, you
But-
see a. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, but I would like to take on a deeper, scruffier voice so that I don't sound like an idiot when I'm talking to
All right.
And,
By the
and
way,
also,
you're
quickly, while he's approaching and pulling people's attention, is there a staircase or anything that I can like sneak up and watch from above?
there is. Staircases lead to most of the room's doors and up onto these balconies aligned with log like, what's it called? Like the fencing that keeps you from falling off a banister. That
Yeah, so I'd like to try to find the darkest spot possible up the staircase or beside the staircase so that I can watch like a shadow.
I will say there's not really many dark places. It is a very well lit, very happy interior. People seem to be having the time of their life in here, drinking, conversing, and stuff. Very bubbly environment. But as you can make your way up through the staircase, not catching many eyes as you do. And you make it up onto one of the balconies that overlooks the actual bar table and some of the other tables where people are sitting
Cool.
at. But yeah, you're up there. You're mostly out of sight from anyone unless they really take their time to look around.
Okay.
And for Broken, as you approach, you see this mid-40s innkeeper. He's got this like straight like brownish hair that goes down to his neck. He's got these like pure, almost golden eyes as he looks your way. Has this kind of roughish white skin. Stands probably about 5 foot. He's very short for what he is. But he looks over at you. Hey, friend! I see you've made it to our inn.
I have indeed, sir.
Well, welcome. I'm going to take it from your attire and more of a confused look that you're part of one of the adventuring parties. I always go British. I don't know why. Just
That's
D&D.
a good
It's easy.
assumption.
I have a knack for being quite perceptive. So, what can I do for you? I have spoke to your commander. I have rooms for, what is it, 5 people? No. 4 people.
Yes. That's very good. Very good of you, sir.
So,
Should be fine.
I would also like to know.
it would be 5, yes. I miscounted. That was me. I can't math. 5.
I'm noticing 5 people on the
Oh yeah. It is. Sorry.
It's 5.
Yeah.
I thought that you were keeping me out because I'm hidden.
No. Because whenever you came over, you signed a thing basically that said that you were part of the adventuring group and where you were going. So all the numbers have been handled.
Gotcha.
I just don't know how to handle numbers myself.
Okay.
But is there
So, thank you for acknowledging our presence, sir. I would also like to know if there are any other rumors of any possible work that may be done for our adventure group within this town.
well, since we've just set up, there's not too much, though the Tinkerer said he asked me to send any able-bodied adventurer his way, as he has some things that need done. That's all he really told me. He's a kind of a sketchy individual, but he's paying me to let him set up shop in my inn, so money's money.
A tinkerer, eh?
Yes.
Don't think I've heard of a tinkerer. What does that even mean?
He tinkers with little baubles, whether it be making goggles or any sort of little intricate thing that a blacksmith normally does not deal with. Hell, he even makes and deals with firearms.
Firearms.
Yes, like a bow, but without having to pull it back. You load an explosive-esque powder into usually one of these firearms, and you load a projectile afterwards, and through the striking of sparks, it fires this projectile. Think of a cannon, but smaller.
Well, I'll have to say that in all my years, I've not known about this new wish wash.
It is something new. I think this is where our age is going. Going to more scientific evolution. So,
Well,
if there's anything you need, let me know. If you would like drinks or a meal, I can also help with that.
of course, actually, there is. I would like to purchase a meal for my friend, who's
Roll a perception check.
my friend. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Who's right behind me?
Was
Where is she?
Here? Oh yes, you have a friend.
Oh, shoot.
That's your friend. I
Sorry,
see.
I'm trying to remember how to roll perception.
You just go to your D&D Beyond.
It's D&D. D&D.
Yeah, where's the price at?
Beyond.
Scroll up.
Love that advertisement. Such a
D&D.
Can you just click on the what is it? Perception.
Oh, wait a minute.
Just
Yeah,
type.
if you click-
Just click the perception.
Yeah, I'm clicking it.
No, it's not doing
I
anything.
clicked it. It's not doing
If you
anything.
click the number beside the perception, it should
There you
say
go.
plus or minus.
Yeah,
Click that.
it's not doing it. Dang it.
Then just roll a d20 and then add.
Yeah. Then
So
just
you
add
can-
your up.
Oh.
All right,
Or
I'm
use
just
a phone.
gonna roll d20.
Well, you can use your phone for your D&D Beyond and stuff, and I'm just using the
Oh,
dice.
okay.
That is
No,
true. I always forget
I
that
use
that's
just
a,
regular dice, and he doesn't. So
I have that app now.
just open your app up. Just open your app.
I love getting a text from a random number going, "Hey, hope you're having a fantastic day today. I'd love to help you finish the night right tonight." Winky
Oh, I
face.
thought you were just gonna say help you finish.
Well, I mean, that's basically what it's saying.
Yeah,
That's basically what it's saying. Block number.
Or, reply, be like, oh, yeah?
No.
Open your phone up. I don't understand why this is a big deal.
Just wait.
You're supposed to be opening your perception.
This
Not-
used to be really easy. I used to just click on things and it would work.
Yeah.
He has both mine and his, all our shit up on D&D Beyond on 2 different tabs on his computer.
No, it's probably confusing it then.
No, well, maybe, but I'm telling him to open his phone because I use my phone and I only use regular dice, not the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can go into Broken's. I can. Oh my God!
What? What?
What?
If you could only see how slow this dice is rolling. I clicked it about 10 seconds ago, and it just now hit the ground.
Something.
That's only because he has both of them up. I didn't realize we could have both of them up as once, but we.
Yeah,
we
you can.
can't.
It shouldn't screw with anything. I've had 8 tabs up with once.
Is something wrong
everybody's-
with D&D Beyond?
I'm
Um,
like
okay.
it's rolling
Oh,
really
wait.
slow.
Wait,
I
so
never have that problem.
Perception check, right?
he's using his phone for his rolls.
Yeah, my phone rolls so much faster. I will be
Yeah.
using my phone and my dice.
And I use my
Ah.
dice. I have dice.
Okay,
so-
yeah, but hang on. Skitter, I'm doing a perception check, right?
Yep.
All right.
It just popped up on my screen, Bo.
Boom.
No, he
that's,
he picked the
that's a
wrong one first.
16.
He didn't pick perception. He picked
Yeah.
what did you pick?
I saw it.
Stealth. He accidentally hit stealth before.
Yeah, D&D Beyond must be glitchy because D&D Beyond in general is just being super slow for me.
Good.
Mine rolled fine. I rolled a thing.
Okay,
Okay,
but
I'm gonna.
the point is, it's a 16 for perception. So what is it? What does that give me?
I need Kristen to roll stealth if she's trying. Unless she's just sitting there on the balcony, kind of looking around.
Oh yeah, you got to do a stealth check. Well, she's using regular dice, so
Using regular dice.
go ahead.
Okay. My stealth
You
is
got a +7, so just roll.
17.
17 for stealth.
So looking around, you don't seem to see her.
So I'm talking to the bartender.
Yeah, can I get 2 seconds
friend-
real quick before we continue here? I'm trying to figure out why D&D Beyond is doing it because I'm checking my thing, and whenever I roll a dice on D&D Beyond, my Google Chrome is taking 100% of my CPU usage.
Oh.
100.
Yeah, that's the thing. I used to be able to just roll everything from my browser, but now it's like when I click on it, it's not doing anything. So
Yeah, now it's just showing him stuff. Can you right click?
Well, so Cody, I got a computer
right.
now. And since my CPU is so massive, whenever I roll it, it's in like fast motion. It's like
Mhm.
2 times speed whenever I roll
No, I don't know.
something.
Wow. Let me try rolling another dice here. Nope, it is just slow. Okay. So, won't be rolling dice through D&D Beyond, not unless it's the app anyway. Alright,
Nope,
continue,
it's
Bo.
fine.
Apologies.
Oh shit, broken.
oh, that's me.
Well, scroll up.
Hmm.
It says Seogadorcha. You're logged in under me. Who's logged in under me?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's showing.
That's so weird. Why are you?
Anyway, go ahead. Skitter, yeah. So 16 perception, she rolled a 17 stealth. Where we at?
You look around the inn and looking around, you have no idea where she skedaddled to.
Okay. Sorry. I guess no food
Didn't I tell you?
for her.
Talk to the hand. Hold
I
on.
guess he doesn't remember anything I said to him before he went in.
So as you start to explain this, he kind of looks around. Is it the suspicious looking fella?
Tiefling.
He doesn't know that. He just that the person up there in all dark on the balcony. As he points to you, you see her now.
I see.
Well, I might as well come down since he's already seen me. Damn, I told you to get a spot in the back with the most shadows.
Well, if you had been sneakier.
I told you to get a spot in the back with the most shadows.
As they're yelling from balcony to floor level.
Do we just hear screaming as we're like walking towards the?
Yeah.
Yeah, like have we even showed up yet, or what?
Yeah, this is before you guys. This is all happening while you guys were doing your potion shop stuff.
So,
and blacksmith.
bartender, yes, my friend here would like a meal. She's a little shy.
No,
I'm
I'm
very
not
sorry.
shy anymore. I was trying to, stay out of it. But obviously, that's not doing anything.
So, Cody, like off script, I'd like to say that the character I've taken on is kind of similar to a Goliath, perhaps someone I used to know in the past, like Lars.
All right.
So
That
that is why my voice is deep
And his retardation is.
and my perception is crap.
All right. So,
He's not
for,
used to the
for
different
future
height.
reference, I'll have you whenever you go in. If you are going to transform, you can explain it to me beforehand, so I can.
It's not
Visually image this.
necessarily a full transform. It's more just it's
More of a
just like-
look.
It's just the voice. That's all.
Okay, so what do you look like now then?
I'm still a regular unisex
Everyday
human.
motherfucker, normal.
Yeah, unisex humanoid.
Got it.
But
I know what I'm
but-
imagining now.
okay, all right. I just wanted to make that clear so that. Okay.
Yeah.
Are slime like
If-
unispecies?
Wait.
I guess you could say that. Well, no, it's still slime.
Okay, as he's talking
right,
to the
right.
bartender, I'm just like over it all. And I point to the bartender and I point to the like most secret spot in the entire floor, like area that has the most shadow. I'm like over there. And I
Have you
point,
tabled
like,
that?
eat some food, drink over there.
Okay, hold on. I gotta.
Did
So-
you guys want?
As he's trying to get what you're saying, he's just. What do you want? You don't have to hide up there. Come down. Speak to me.
I'm already down. Oh my god. Just get me some food, get me a drink. I'm gonna be over there in the corner.
Okay.
Ah, bartender, this is my friend, actually.
He just
I was
rubs his
looking
eyes
for
and he's
her
just like,
earlier. And she
all right.
she throws my hand away. Ah.
We'll have food and drink sent to the table. Just letting you know, future, you don't have to try to hide. It's a civil environment. And he goes and spins around and goes, talks to one of the cooks, and presumably is getting your food prepared and ready.
Sorry,
What?
it was a terrible idea, but
Well, I guess next time I won't rely on you to get me food secretively.
yes, well,
So-
maybe next time you don't hide in the shadows.
Well,
like
I guess
told
I
you you
can't
didn't have
trust
to.
anyone anyway, so maybe I should just hide from you too.
Perfect married relationship. For the other three, are you guys making your way to the inn after you guys did your stop?
Yes.
Yes.
But I
Yeah.
have a condition before I walk in. Before I walk in, I grab a cigar, I put it, and I take a match and I light it.
Okay.
And to open the doors, I grab both of them and swing them open.
With your chew on cigar like this?
Yeah, with the hat tipped, you know.
Oh my
with
god.
With my spurs spurring.
Is this a saloon?
It's got
Okay.
Western style
Does it
doors,
have
I
does it
gotta
have
do
double swing doors? Like,
Yes, it does.
oh, okay.
That's what I explained whenever Bo went in.
He's coming in first, then. Okay, so
Wait,
is that true? He's coming in first.
is Broken
after
already
us?
next to me at the this?
I mean, he's gun ho. I'm gonna say he probably walked ahead of the other two.
But is Broken sitting next to me at my spot?
Yeah, you guys.
No,
made it to your
I'm-
table. Oh,
I was gonna say I'm still at the bar.
okay, that is fine.
You
Bar,
went to
You're
the
making your way to the
secluded-
shadowed table.
Yeah.
She looks distressed. So yeah, Darius, you walk in. It hits the wall as you are sitting
And, you
there,
know,
hat
I-
tip, cigar
like
smoking.
looking slightly down, you know.
Doris, it's so damn loud.
I pulled down a draw out of the cigar.
Did they not bounce back with all that force?
They start to swing back and they clip his side of his coat and flip
as
it.
I walk into the first floorboard squeaks. Just like every. And I walk
Ah.
I should have walked in.
Everyone
first.
just kinda
It would've
looks
caused
at
more
you.
Distraction, Jesus.
Goes back to eating.
bartender, get him the first whatever he's getting on me.
All right, well,
You
go ahead on your tab.
have a lot of money. I thought you didn't have much money.
I walk over.
Sure, you didn't have much money to start.
For the entire meal, Bo, if you're buying
Well, I bought her meal, and I'm buying.
Doris's and Vesha's and yours, it'd be like probably around 12 copper. So a silver, 2 copper.
Okay.
So, are we playing with silvers and copper?
Yeah, I would recommend it.
Oh god. Can you just look at my
Recommend it. So,
1 silver and 2 coppers. Got
yes, indeed.
Where's that at? I forget.
So it takes 10 gold to make
Inventory.
I see it
10
now.
silver to make 1 gold, right?
10 silver makes 1 gold, yes.
What are we supposed to
Silver
have?
makes
Because
one
I don't.
silver.
I have 5 gold. What it says.
That would be
That's why.
probably what you're supposed to have.
Okay.
Because
remove-
basically a copper is
and
like
put
$1, a silver is like $10, and a gold is like $100.
So put a 1.
Hey, more Skyrim music. Look at that.
Very epic.
Very epic.
Oh man, D&D Beyond isn't even working with me with the gold.
With the
and shit.
gold, it's not working. Can we just keep track with paper for now?
Keep track with paper. Do
Okay.
what you do.
So-
Whatever you can. D&D Beyond is giving.
All right, give me a piece. Yeah.
There.
Okay.
That's what you have.
Are you
and then
both
just start-
using Chrome?
Yes,
We're literally just using whatever Bo has up. They're on the same.
it's Chrome.
They're both Chrome.
Because I use a different browser and mine's working fine.
What do
So
you
is
use?
mine, and I use Microsoft Edge.
Edge.
I'm using Chrome. That's fine.
Mike, are you using Edge?
I'm wondering if it might be because I have
It's
both
probably
mine
because we
and
have
her
both
character
me
sheet up
and his characters up.
on the same.
What if we logged in under different? See, the problem is I couldn't log in on my phone or his phone on mine to be able to do it phone wise.
You can log in on your phone though.
Want to have between was the whole point. That's why I wanted to use your phone, and then it wasn't working. So that's the whole point of doing this.
All right.
Just don't delete my character. Just keep track with the money for now, and we'll figure it out later. We'll work on it later after this. Now that we've discovered, maybe we can do 2 different browsers, one for his, one for mine.
I managed to fix your gold. The gold was working for me. I did do that. But yeah, if you
Okay.
want to keep track of it entirely on paper, if that is easier for anyone,
For now,
more
and
than
then
welcome to.
we'll work on it later.
All right, so, Jaden, as you walk through the door, you do catch everybody's eyes for a couple moments before they go back to doing what they're doing. Are you approaching the bar?
I will. I will walk towards the bar. Notice my amoebian friend, and
Amoebian friend.
yes, and sit next to him.
All right, as you step next and sit next to Broken, bartender looks at you. Well, welcome to the inn. See that you're also, as of what I can see, part of the adventuring party as well.
You are indeed correct, sir.
Already fixed your
Wonderful.
gold.
So, seems this man's gotten you your food and drink tonight.
Well, I appreciate that. Broken.
He's talking to you.
It's not a big deal, Doris. I knew that we were together since the airship.
Well, I appreciate it nonetheless.
I'm really surprised you recognize me based on our experience on the airship.
Got keen eyes.
Well, you just had a different voice, not a different visual.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you said? You said you look the same, you just had a different voice.
I was debating entire life choices.
That's true.
Anyway, excuse me, barkeep. Do you happen to know somebody named William around here in this establishment?
You hear a
Heard-
call out from the corner of the room. William, that's me.
Well,
What can I do
think
for
I
you?
answered my
As
own
he's
question.
screaming across the inn.
And I slowly turn around.
Come on! You're looking for me.
I give Broken a tap of the shoulder. I was like, I'll be right back. Get up and.
So as you make
meander.
your way, Aeolus and
Mm-hmm.
Steal!
You can do it. You can do it.
Steal!
Cecile.
Cecile.
Need to think my
Like-
grandma's name, Lucille. So Cecile, and Aeolus, you guys make your way in, kind of almost laughing at the dramatic entrance of Darius. As you make your way into the inn, and you see Darius making his way over towards this small shop thing set up in the corner, as well as Vesha sitting at a lone table in the corner as soon as you
Pissed
walk in
off.
the shadows.
Pissed off that people notice me.
Festering.
Really
Festering.
pissed off that there's
And
no
Dara's
shadows
sitting at the
that I can
inn.
hide in. What the
Yup.
fuck is this? There's usually hidden corners in a bar.
And Barokin sitting at the table. So, you guys make your way in. Cutting back, because I love splitting the party. Darius, as you approach William. So, you were sent to me by who?
Blacksmith Peter.
Oh, the blacksmith! I know. I know the blacksmith. He's a great guy.
Yes, seems to be a great fellow.
So, what are you here for?
Well, I happen to be a tinkerer myself, and I was wanting to see what type of stuff you got going on over in this little corner of
Prove
yours.
it. I don't sell my stuff to anybody.
Well, he wants to see your rod.
And I was like, do I unveil my secrets to just anybody?
Are you saying this out loud?
Yeah.
Secret. I can keep a really, really good secret. You can trust me.
I don't know. This is a breakthrough in firearm technology.
Firearm tech. And he gets behind his shop and he pulls out this revolver-looking thing. If I had to compare this to anything, it looks like a very, very rough early model of what a Colt 45 would look like. Revolver, like single load as well. Yeah, the old one.
And okay, you have to promise to keep this a secret. You hear? And
He says, "I promise." He's just very, very condescending.
So you know I'm listening to the whole thing, right?
You are a little ways across the room. I need a perception check.
No, I'm like
decent
actively listening. I have very good hearing. I will do is there another check other than perception? Because perception is just to see if what they're doing. I want to be able to hear what they're doing.
Perception is an overall. Hold on, I will read you exactly.
looking, seeing, hearing.
Yes,
feeling.
spot, hear, and otherwise detect the presence of something. It measures your general awareness of surroundings and keenness of your senses. So perception would be it.
No, I don't want to roll it that way. I don't roll it that way. No, I use a regular dice, Bo. I use a regular dice. I just need to know what... I need to know what my perception... Thank you.
Yeah, but I just realized that we can roll on yours.
Well-
we can't on mine.
I only got a 7 on that one. So...
A 7. You try to
didn't
listen
hear it.
in on what is happening across the room, but you just make out mouth movements, and William being very excited to show off this iron-esque item that he pulls out and sets on his shop. Oh, there's a
So,
cat.
I reach behind my cloak and I pull out the ambassador.
All right. So as
And,
you pull
I
this
just
out
sorta-
and show him, let me make sure I got this correct. Ambassador, describe it.
Okay, so the ambassador is sort of a modern take on the pepper box. It
Okay.
has 6 individual barrels, but it is a break open, shell loaded pistol.
Okay. That's what I wanted to make sure. All right. So, as you pull this out, are you holding it, or are you like handing it to him, setting it on the
I'm
table?
not giving it to him.
Okay.
I'm holding it.
All right. So, as you're holding it, he's just in awe. He's like, "How'd you make it? I want to know how to make that. That is
In the
beautiful."
world thing.
Well, you see, it took meticulous planning, blueprint work, a steady hand, and more importantly, secrets.
At this point, he's almost frothing at the mouth. He's losing his gourd.
He's loving every second of this.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you 50 gold for it.
For the secret or for the gun?
For the gun.
I'm not giving you my gun. Remember,
Alright.
I'm an adventurer here. I need.
Okay, you have me. But, you need to show me your secrets one day.
Okay.
Maybe possibly after we know each other more. But, yes, we can get to the subject at hand. He sent you to me because I have work that needs done.
Okay, well, what can a fellow tinkerer do for you?
Opening note. No.
And I billow my trench coat and put the ambassador back.
Wow, I realize that I've misspelled 8 different words in this one paragraph.
Sounds like like me trying to write an essay.
That was me trying to write an essay. Alright. So, I have a small fetching thing that I'm having trouble with.
Alright.
I've lost an item of great value, while venturing out in the fairy mire. And, well, I can't get it back.
Gotta figure it
But
out.
you can't.
You roll.
Alright.
They hear us.
Which direction would the fairy mire be?
As he reaches into his back pocket and pulls out a small map. Not a complete map, but a small southern
one.
map of the area. And,
Doors shows
wow.
things.
Wow. I spelled it wrong. My
Just
bad.
have
It is the Wildmire. Where the
Ooh,
hell did
okay.
I get Fairymire? Wow. Man, rough start. Great.
Gotta shake the rust off.
Gotta shake the rust off. And fix that.
There is
Got
a
it.
place called Fairymire on the map.
Yeah, there wasn't a place called Fairymire on the map. That was the problem. There is a place called Wildmire on the map, though. Oh, no, there is Fairymire. It's right by Wildmire. No, I was right.
Which one is it? Fairymire,
It's
Wildmire.
Fairymire. The original.
Like you said before.
Like I said before. I was right. I condescended myself. Back into roleplay. I lost a small trinket of infinite worth to me. It is a steam core.
Steam core.
It is a magical core that has been enchanted to... It produces a certain amount of steam per day. And what this item allows you to do is every day releases steam, of course. And there's a lot of things that can be powered by steam.
Okay, I understand.
So, as you can see, it is a very valuable item. This one item could probably power one of the items I'm in the process of building for the future, but you might see it one day.
Alright. If you'll tell me what it looks like, I would like to make a sketch.
So as he brings out an actual piece of paper that has it on it towards his blueprints, it is this brass ball that has these other brass notches that run up like fins across each 4 corners of it. And inside you can see this red turning cube. And it spins infinitely. And as he describes, if you see it when it's empty, you can see it actually producing the steam itself. But at this current moment, since it's been lost, it is probably full, and you'll see a very dense white cloud in the center of it.
Very clever.
Very Dwemer.
Right.
So, that is what I need you to retrieve. I've not one to have too much gold other than what I have to pay for the transportation. I have about 50. But I was hoping that after retrieval, I could interest you in possibly the trade of my wares. Possibly an item out of my wares for retrieving this.
Alright. Maybe I could get your help in looking at some blueprints of mine.
I would be happy to help with that.
As I
Sorry, Emma.
sort of pull my backpack up, and it sort of clinks, and there is sort of like straps on the side, and what seems to be a long barrel on one of the straps sort of goes up and down a little bit, and I look back at
He
it,
notices none of it. He rolled a natural 1.
and I go back to the bar.
All right. So Aeolus and
Oh, and I tell people.
Cecile. And
I tell people.
oh, you tell the people. Okay, you share your story, your quest more so.
Where is Cecile even at? She wasn't even in yet, was she?
Well, I had just entered.
Yeah,
before
they
Courtney
entered
left.
right after Doris. Got it.
Okay, well,
So-
after I enter, I'm gonna order some food from the barkeep.
All right. As Aeolus, are you also following suit?
Yeah, I guess everybody else is eating, so sure.
All right. So for Cecile, as you approach the bar table, you see one of the cooks actually looks in your direction and takes her apron off and starts to approach towards your direction. Da-da-da, as I pull up my notes, because I'm proud of all these notes that I have. I have a lot of deep. It would be this one.
Wait, do we have all of us have been? We all have a room at the inn.
Yes, you all have your own separate rooms for the
So
inn
as
for the
soon as
first
we-
3 nights free.
So as soon as we came in, they told us we have a room at the inn for 3 nights.
Yes. As ordered by your Adventurers Guild leader. Wow, that was hard. So yeah, this cook approaches you, and you see she's up there in age, similar age to the barkeep actually. She has this short, kind of straight white hair, brown eyes, and standing a little bit taller than the guy at the innkeeper at about 4'9"ish. And she looks at you and, are you druid?
Yes, I am.
Oh, that makes this a little bit easier. You are very familiar with creatures, right? As you see, she's very nervously asking this.
Yes, I do like to specialize in herbs and creatures.
Well, this works very well. I have something to ask of you, and I guess that's the rest of your party. I am in need of some, how you could say, meat. A creature of sorts that I want to experiment with cooking. But I'm very, very incapable of hunting it myself. Do you think you'd be up for the task? I could get you possibly even another, hell, maybe even a week's worth of free food as well as free rest. If you can do this, this would boost my income in tremendously with this kind of food.
What kind of creature are you after?
I want the meat of a nearby creature that I heard reports of the west. Down towards Terrell Dales, there is an albino manticore.
My group, as that manticore.
They are
I
strong.
would be. Yes.
I understand. But it is what I wanted to do ever since I got here and heard the. I am one that always is up for cooking a new meat. So
Look into it.
I appreciate it. And if you do so, I'll have talks with my husband about getting you some free room.
We are all set for the first, for 3 nights, as we are part of the guild.
Ah, yes, I remember him talking about it. I usually don't listen too much to his work, but I did hear about that. So, deals on the table. I appreciate your utmost haste. And she is going to go ahead and head back towards the kitchen and throw her apron on and continue to cook various foods.
Where was she from
What?
me? How far away were they from me?
They were closer in the Tinker. If you would have wanted to listen in, go ahead and roll another perception check. If you're actively trying to listen to everyone here. What am I doing? I don't need to roll anything.
How do I only have a fucking +3 in perception?
Level 3.
20. It's not natural.
20, it's not natural. That you overheard probably a good 3/4 of that conversation. You understand what was asked and what was responded.
A
Where
dirty
did he
20.
say this thing was?
Wait, what?
Core.
The Manticore. Where's the
Albino Manticore. It. She said it was down towards the Tyrrell Dales.
I'm looking at it.
Very, very not on point.
Where is that?
Thing, but-
Is that south?
Yeah.
A little bit
yeah,
south,
southwest.
mostly west.
I was.
It is a very
Albino
general.
Manticore.
I was
It's a large
super-
area.
It is
Yeah.
a very large area.
Hey, there's this cow in Delaware. Go find it.
Yeah.
So my question is, so I go up to her because obviously everyone can fucking see me, and I go up to her and I'm not even like, I just have my hood and shit up and my tail is covered, but I'm like, yo,
Yo.
obviously everyone knows I'm a tiefling now because everyone can fucking see me in this town, but why the hell is she asking a druid who is a healer to kill a manticore?
Who are you asking this to?
I'm asking the druid, actually.
Okay.
I'm just like venting. Like, well, obviously I'm not hidden as I wanted to be. Who the fuck cares anymore? But I am just so confused as to why she's coming up to you, who is a druid and part of, the thing. But why is she asking a druid who's a healer normally that has to deal with, like, earth instead of destroying creatures? Why she's asking you to destroy a creature?
Was I close by?
You were at the bar, so yes, you were right beside her.
Okay.
You would
Like,
overheard-
what the fuck is
whole
wrong
thing.
with these people is what I'm trying to say, is what the fuck is wrong with these people?
Okay,
I'm not
my
joking.
my response is gonna be, yes, I'm a druid, and it's not typical of my kind to kill, but it is part of the life cycle. It is not necessarily against my morals.
I like to kill.
But
As
of
the
all
turtle
people
says.
who have come in who look like fighters,
I am a barbarian.
why are they choosing the person who is least likely to look like they're fighters?
Because being a druid, I am pretty knowledgeable on most creatures. Perhaps I may not be the one fighting, but at least I could provide knowledge to a fighter.
I love how Bo is just streets at this point. He's
He's
just a
leaning
street.
back.
He's just a street.
He's like waiting. Oh, he's what I should be.
Yeah. Hidden.
His name is John
But
Cena.
I'm not, because the fucking sunlight kills all of my hiding spots. I don't see how that's possible. I'm joking. I don't see how there's no shadows ever in this town.
It was
mean-
midday, so it's like right above everything.
Yeah.
There's always
even the
a
alleys.
shadow. There's always a shadow. Somewhere.
We'll find shadows.
I mean, this is like an early town. Like, there's not a lot of tall buildings yet to like creep in between alleyways.
No matter
Yeah.
what you use a shadow, you can't just everything be straight up and down.
Wait, well, how tall is your character? Because technically I would cast a shadow, and I'm 6 feet tall.
I mean, if you want to hide in her shadow, I mean,
That's
I
what
will
I'm
let
saying.
you
There's
roll like
shadows everywhere. Buildings are taller than me. Is what I'm saying.
Yes. I mean, there's shadows, yes, but you're also going to a brand new town that has people bustling all around, rebuilding stuff. So there's a lot of stuff being built currently.
I'm in a building and there's no skylights in this building. I'm pretty sure.
No, it is just well lit. It has the candelabra. I think I'm saying
There's
that right.
a staircase.
Candelabras.
And there's definitely shadows next to a staircase.
Yeah, staircase goes in. So I'll explain it a little bit more in depth so you understand. So you go in the front door, and left is the staircase, but also under the staircase is where the kitchen loops around behind the thing. So you can't get back there unless you really want to try getting back there, though I wouldn't recommend it. And then up the staircase, it goes to this other banister, and then in the middle of this other banister, up another staircase. And there is a candelabra sitting on the first, second, and third floor that is magically lit by some sort of mage light that you would recognize. But, I mean, you're at the corner table. It's probably the most shadowed, though it's not going to be pitch black. Like, people can still look over. Once it gets darker, though, yeah, there will be. I mean, outside there will. The inn is a mage light. It is infinitely fucking burning.
So every corner of an inn is completely burning.
No, the corners are shadowed a little bit, like I said, but they're not pitch black.
It doesn't have to be pitch black. I just gotta be in
Mhm.
shadows. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, you
It
are.
seems like there's no fucking shadows anywhere in this town right now.
It was midday. I don't know what else to say. There's a cat. All right, so where did we leave off? Because my mind has been sidetracked.
Now approaching the barkeep.
You're now at the barkeep. And you're purchasing food and stuff?
Yes.
Okay. So, as you approach the barkeep, to keep this nice and simple, as we are getting late and there's people that have not slept at all and do have to work in the morning. I was hoping to get to a battle, but I don't know if we will tonight.
We've only played for 2 hours.
I know. But I'm
Yeah,
also
I
remembering,
woke up at 4:30, so.
yeah, Bo and Chris have to be up at 4:30. Michael has to be up at, like, what, 5?
Yep.
Bo can be up whenever. I have to be up at 4:30.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'll go as long as everyone wants to go.
I drove 3 hours. Like, I don't know.
That's what I figured.
My back's also hurting. So
I could tell. Michael's an open book right now.
Yep.
But, yeah.
What he's
so,
really saying is he wants to see WrestleMania.
WrestleMania is tonight
It's tonight.
at 8.
He wants to see it.
Yep, there it is. Yeah, wait, it's Sunday. This should be Brock Lesnar?
I have no idea what's going on, but Triple H is coming out.
Yeah, Triple H. That's what it was. So to continue here, from sidetrack, you sit down at the bar and speak with the barkeep and order up your food and drink. Michael, you're also doing that, right?
Yes, I'm ordering food.
All right. So as you guys all order food, and settle in and eat and drink, do we want to call it a night right now, and then we'll pick up right there? Then you guys can discuss, sleep, and then go on whatever adventure you decide to go on as soon as we start next session.
Sure.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that's a good stopping point.
Okay, I like it as well.